are having defects, or we can say drawbacks or shortcomings of the Rutherford. It's in shortbacks, which means it's in moving objective Bohr. Now there are two types of moving. Here Rutherford moving and Bohr moving. In Rutherford moving, what he says the electron moves towards the proton. Here is the electron and here is a proton in the nucleus. He says electron move towards the proton. Now he says the radiation in charged particles. The radiation in charged particles. How? For example, here is the electron. If we say it's moving with a constant speed, but after some time it will also change its direction. The change in direction, we can say it's continuously changing velocity. And it's producing acceleration. So if it's producing acceleration, so that called the radiation. Now radiation. Now it will always radiate. Electromagnetic waves. It always radiates electromagnetic waves, which means the Rutherford say the electron moves towards a positive charge. So the radiation in charged particles that told by the Rutherford. Now if there is a radiation charged particles, if it's moving with a constant speed, but after some time it obviously changes its direction. When it's changing direction, obviously the velocity will change and produce acceleration. That producing of acceleration called a radiation, and the radiation it always produce electromagnetic waves. Now Bohr. Now Bohr, he was saying if electron is moving towards a positive charge, when, as we know, when negative charge will attract with positive charge, it always release energy. Means as Rutherford said, it moving towards a positive charge, which means it always release energy. So what he did, he take one photographic plate and put it on one element. So he was saying if it's release energy, the paper, that photographic plate, or we can say the photographic paper, it will get fired because it's releasing energy. Electron is releasing energy. So after when he see it was not, the paper didn't get fired, which means it's not moving towards the positive charge. He got, which means Rutherford theory was wrong. Rutherford theory got wrong. Now here Bohr, what he told here is the positive charge, which means proton, and here is the negative charge. So negative charge have more energy, so the electron will move outside of this orbit. Here is the electron. Now we are having here proton and here electron. The force between proton and electron, that's called the centripetal force. But the electron try to move and attract with another charged particle, but there is a positive charge, it will attract this negative charge, and that's called a centripetal. The force between these both charges will be centripetal force, and the force which electron is trying to move to attack with another charged particle, that called a centrifugal force. Now he told when the centripetal force is equal to centrifugal force, that electron will make orbit. How? Here is a proton and here is the electron. When these both forces will get equal, they will make orbit, because when these both forces will, electron will move like this. It will not get outside of this and not attract with another charged particle, because as in this theory he told that when these forces will get equal, these force will get equal, they will make orbital. So here in this, electron will move in the orbital shape. So he proved that Bohr told that electron is moving in the orbital shape, because when the force will get equal, electron will move in orbital shape. That was the Bohr's theory.